Welcome back to Heated the Podcast. You are now tuning in with Nick,
Keith,
and Brent.
And today we're talking about shopping etiquette everywhere in every store.
Heated the podcast.
Hi ho, hi ho.
It's off to work we go.
It's off to cast we go. Dude, I am done with work.
What?
Tripping.
What's work?
Off to work. It's 8:30 o'clock on a Tuesday.
We are working.
Who
right
fucking works anymore?
I do.
now. I've worked 14 days straight.
Yeah, I don't ever stop working. Fuck this.
Work is what you make it. Isn't that what they say?
I think that's just like,
Nobody says that.
work makes you.
Yeah, that is true. Damn, dude. That was actually so real.
Yeah,
That was the realest thing I've ever heard.
it fucking sucks.
It sucks. If you love what you do, you won't work a day in your life.
And that
Suck my ass.
and
How
that
about
shit
that?
pays fucking nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I would love to do? Fucking work at a fish aquarium. But you know what I'd be doing? Living in a box.
Is there a different type of aquarium? Like that doesn't have fish?
Lizard aquariums and
Snake aquarium.
An aquarium's for fucking fish, dude.
No, there's
An aquarium
aquariums.
is underwater.
No, there are glass aquariums for snakes, bunnies,
That's called a tank.
iguanas.
That's just called a tank.
No,
An aquarium is a
Whoa, okay.
a big fucking structure of multiple
all right.
housed
We're gonna
fish exhibits.
If we're gonna break things down, aqua and aquarium means water. Okay, yes, you're right. But Nick,
Thank you.
we're not fucking cocks, so
Before we get started, though, I wanted to apologize for Brent for interrupting him last time on the what you're into.
Shut your ass. I'll
No,
interrupt
But
you
no,
now.
I want him to go through it again because he showed us this dope logo that he made for it, and I want it to fucking blow up, and I want to help him with it, so I want him to plug it again right now. So fucking go, you pussy.
All right. First of all, fuck yourself. How about that?
Well, I'm putting you on
But
the
thank
spot.
you. No, yeah, I just talked about last week my my golf accessory company that I'm starting, making ball markers, divot repair tools. I'm very heavily into golf. It's going to be like custom orders, and then I'll make like special designs and shit like that. So if you are listening and you're also into golf, check out, and I figured out the name and how to say it, I think. It's Mikich. I think it's Mikichia.
Mikichia.
Yeah.
Ooh, sounds sexual.
It does, dude. A little sexy.
Yeah, I would name a position after that.
Like sex position?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm doing the Mikichia.
in your honor.
Well, hey, we'll have to think
Tonight.
of that position. But I'm not practicing on you.
What are you guys drinking tonight?
Oh,
It is what it is, bro.
Are you guys back to the Bullet Bourbon?
we're
Back to bullet.
I just want to apologize to Bullet for straying away for that one episode.
Well,
I've strayed away for a lot of episodes.
Yeah, well,
after.
yeah, we know White Claw boy.
Hey, this doesn't look like a White Claw to me.
Well, because we talked you out of it.
Yeah, because you guys give me so much fucking shit for it.
can we explain why we had to stray away?
Yes.
Because I think that's a crucial element in the story here.
I don't even remember what the story is.
Oh, it's okay.
The story...
It's okay.
The story is, it was my turn to go pick up the bullet from Target. Target, as always. They can sponsor us too. Whatever.
Actually, you know what? I've gotten it all at Target as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
Dude, they're stealing our money at this
I
point.
know.
Target.
But we have the red card, so we get the 5% off. I don't know if...
Oh, I have a red card too.
Yeah.
I used to work at Target.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
There's-
I don't have a red card.
Still fucking stealing our money, like 5%.
Oh,
really
totally. But you get free
True.
shipping with that red card.
Oh,
Online.
I didn't know that.
It's
Ooh,
not.
yeah,
It's not 2
mine.
days shipping, but it's free shipping.
Sweet.
Still counts.
Don't forget to ask about free shipping.
All right, go ahead.
You sounded like you were toothless and from Alabama there.
You've never seen those infomercials at the end? They're like, oh, but don't get to ask about free shipping.
Oh, yeah, just like normal infomercials?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Target, though.
Not Target.
Get rid of that.
I thought that was going to hit the floor, to be honest.
So, yeah, I went to pick it up from Target the last time we had to buy it, whenever that was. And apparently we just have so many listeners that they were sold out. So we had to stray to
Gentleman Jack.
Gentleman Jack, which is still good. But you know what? For my money,
Bullet.
that's where it's at, baby.
I tried the Gentleman Jack, and it was all right. I mean,
It's not as there's not as many flavored
Liquors?
notes, I feel like.
You know, I mean, because that's a Jack Daniels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little Lynchburg, Tennessee love, you know? Right, Lynchburg, Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got
Don't look at me,
a
dude.
little American pastime. I mean, there's nothing wrong with
If it's from Lynchburg, Tennessee, why is it Kentucky bourbon then? Because they are, aren't they?
They're based out of Kentucky, but
Wait, what? I'm sorry?
I thought it was in Tennessee. Didn't you guys just say it was in Tennessee?
no, their distillery. They have a distillery in Lynchburg, but the headquarters is based out of. I've been there. I used to work with them. Yep.
Now you guys got me all confused.
Brown Foreman is the parent company.
Brown Turdman?
Yep.
Brown. That's a weird name too, dude.
No, the reason why I asked you guys, though, about the liquor is because didn't you get this as a gift from someone?
This one is sweet.
This dude.
Have we plugged this yet? I don't think we have.
We did. 2 episodes ago, we got this bottle from JJ Johnson. Thank you, Jenna.
JJ.
A little Christmas present with a custom label on it, dude. And it says Rudolph's Reserve. It's a little like Christmassy edition type thing that she made.
It's fucking adorable.
No, I think it's sweet.
It is, yeah. This rips. So
And it's got Brent's name on it.
Yep.
Brent Douglas.
Sweet.
Many gracias.
Thanks, JJ?
Jenna. Jenna Johnson.
Oh, I fucking get it. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks, Jenna.
Thank you, Jenna.
Hey, Jenna.
I love you, Jenna.
Sorry, Jenna. I'm going to have to tell him the story now because
Jenna?
we used to give Jenna so much shit, and we used to talk to her in the Forrest Gump quote, and just quoting Forrest Gump. And one time,
Jenny and me was like peas and carrots,
bro. So we
were up late one night making a YouTube video, and we got a little slap happy.
Yeah. So we were just giggling our asses off, and we just looked up like a compilation video of fucking Forrest Gump. And you know the part where he gets on the bus and all the kids are being mean to him on the bus, and they're like, "Seat's taken. You can't sit here." And he's like trying to find a seat, and then Jenny, of course, just like scoots over and just like he sits down. But that's when Forrest says, "Jenny and me was like peas and carrots." And we were in this Snapchat group at the time, like all of us and Brent's girlfriend and her sister Jenna, and I crudely cut out her face and stuck it on Jenny's face on the bus as it was reading on. Jenny and me was like peas and carrots, and it's just a smiling face of her sitting in the bus seat. I'm sorry, Jenna, I had to do it to you.
Dude, Forrest Gump is one of the GOAT movies.
Yeah.
God, that ping pong though. He's so good.
Oh god, that was awesome.
That's
Just
called
like-
dedication there, boys.
But Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs.
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking A. You prefaced this last week, and going back to the golf topic.
Oh yeah.
At the end, Nick said, and I have to bring this up, and Keith's a little salty, but Nick talked about Keith and I were playing golf this past weekend. First time we played golf, so we didn't really, we were talking some shit, obviously, as boys will do.
Yeah, boys will be boys.
Do you want to finish the story, Keith, or? You want to let me tell it?
Long story short, Brent kicked my fucking ass. Took me behind the woodshed, found the biggest piece of fucking bark, and just whooped me with it. Yeah.
What was the final score?
I just, I don't really know.
Well, I know what
I stopped keeping track. I don't even know.
I'm a little pissed about my score too, though,
What'd you end up with?
because I was 90 on the dot. So I was one off breaking 90.
Well, you didn't whoop his ass. It was only 10 strokes.
No, it felt like I did, though.
Yeah, it did. I could not be behind a fucking tree all day. Every fucking hole, I found the tree to be behind. And
it was unbelievable. It's a pretty wide open course, and I think on like 8 of the holes, Keith was behind a tree off the tee.
Yeah. There was one hole, and I looked at the fairway and I was like, this is the biggest fucking fairway. There's no way I'm missing it. And I put it on the other fairway next to it. I missed the fucking fairway. I mean, it was, 50 yards wide?
Yards?
Oh, yes, yards. A massive fucking fairway. It's just, nothing could go right for me.
That's awesome.
And then, the little fucker that we were with.
Dude, this is the funniest shit.
So you guys were paired up with another
We were paired up with another
paired up
group.
with another two.
And they were cool. Like, it was...
Cool guys, yeah.
Yeah, pretty chill and whatnot.
This fucking
We
guy.
we somehow like get to talking or whatever, and the one kid, I can't remember his name, but he was like, yeah, I've only been playing for like a year and a half, and Brett and I are like in our cart, like, damn, he's actually not bad for. He wasn't good by any means, but
No. He's worse than us.
yeah. But for starting a year and a half ago, we were like, all right, good for him.
How old was he?
I was like our age.
All right,
Yeah, about our age.
Okay.
But then we get to the 10th tee, and I fucking teed off, and I think I sliced it or some shit like that.
Well, you used my driver on the 10th tee, though.
No, that was earlier.
Was it?
Yeah, it was on like the 4th tee, and I fucking ripped it, but it was just way left.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But so I have a 3-wood or whatever that I tend to take off the tee, and I took it, I sliced it, and this little fucker has the audacity to come over to me and try and give me fucking lessons. Well, I've noticed that when I put my feet a certain way, you know what I said to him? Oh, that's cool. I was like, oh, that's cool.
He goes, try changing up your foot position a little bit. I've noticed that when I do this, blah, blah, blah. And of course, like 2 holes before, he stuffed a shot close to the pin on his approach. But I mean,
and mind you, the
he
kid
had no business giving any lessons.
and he's got the ugliest fucking swing I've ever seen in my life.
He sat down in a chair on his swing, pretty much, dude.
Yeah.
And on the green, I think he actually brought a chair. That's how much it looked like he was sitting.
The first time he did
Taking
that,
dukes on
on the first green, I thought it was like maybe like a joke or something.
I thought it was maybe a joke.
Yeah. Or like, oh, this is like his like routine, and then he's gonna stand up.
Yeah.
No.
He's in deep spot. Dude.
Yeah. He also did the who's the one guy that likes to almost do like a push up when he's reading the green.
Oh yeah, the Spanish dude.
Yeah. So he was doing that. All down.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck me senseless, dude. Get out of here.
It was funny. So he was friends with an older dude. I don't know how they knew each other. We didn't ask that, but so the older dude, he's like, how old do you think he was? He was 50s, probably.
Yeah, maybe like late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah. He so we get through the first like 5 or 6 holes, and we're like, this dude might be the straightest hitter of the ball off the tee, like your very first shot.
Yeah.
Right?
He was piping him down the fairway every single time.
And he's an older dude, so it's like they're going 225, 250, like, it's a good shot. It's a very good shot because it's in the fucking fairway, which is hard to do in the first place. They're not going far, buddy. You don't
far
need
enough.
that. Yeah, far enough.
Yeah.
But, dude, after the tee, this guy looked like he never had even seen a fucking golf course before. I don't know, man. He was set up in perfect position for probably, I'd say 12 out of the 18 holes.
Yes.
And I think he double bogeyed every single one of those holes.
Really?
He could not
like two of the
green.
first 5 holes he picked up. He didn't even finish the hole. He was like, yeah I'm done.
The first 2. the very first 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
his short game was so bad, dude. He would For chipping, he would just fucking blade that thing over the green twice.
He was playing military golf.
Oh yeah. He got his money's worth though.
Oh yeah.
Shot 140.
So that was.
I mean, that's the complete opposite of me. I just start off really horribly, and that usually just sets me up for failure the rest of the hole.
That's all you gotta do.
But
Low expectations.
yes,
Yeah.
I do want to close this out with saying though, I did probably play the best round of golf that I've played in a year, and Keith, I'm thinking, played one of the worst rounds he's played in a long time.
That was one of the worst rounds I've ever played in my life. Yeah. And I've been playing since I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
So.
I shot like a 42 on the front, and then of course we get beers afterwards, so I just fucking wrecked my chances. But
classic.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And you guys
we
played-
three got to get out there.
Where?
Admiral Baker.
Admiral Baker, the South Course.
It's a nice little course. The greens were tough.
Where is that in San Diego?
That's right where we used to live.
Like northeast.
Kearney Mesa?
Sarah Mesa.
Sarah Mesa.
You know, fucking the
By the
golf
batting
course.
cages?
No, the golf course on the east side of the 8. You know that one park we went to shoot in?
Yeah.
It's like there.
Gotcha.
It's down that road. Yeah. It's a good course. Short course, but I mean, fuck, we're bad at golf, so that's good.
I mean, I'm absolutely trash, but I'll come play with you guys.
It was probably the easiest course I've played out on the West Coast.
Okay.
Yep. I take that back. The Balboa.
There's par 3 courses.
The
yeah.
Balboa 9-hole is actually the
See,
easiest.
I think
Yeah.
we should just play a par 3. Like, I'd totally be down for that.
Dude, we
Balboa.
should. I have a fucking course that we gotta play. All three of us. It's like it's a short game course, 18 holes, but the entire course is 1,200 yards.
Holy shit.
So
Wait, what?
each hole is like 50 to 70 yards. Like the longest one is 100.
That's crazy.
It's fun as fuck though.
Nice.
That one, Mission Bay, is pretty short, and they have lights on that bad boy.
Yeah, night
Heard
golf
about that.
rips, dude.
I've never played night golf. Well, I take that back. I've played night golf with a glow in the dark ball.
That's
And
hard.
then like glow sticks on the pins. It's kind of fun.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I've done that like 3 or 4 times, but like night golf with like
That
lights.
sounds terribly hard.
Yeah,
Well, the ball doesn't go nearly as far because it's got a fucking glow stick in the middle.
it's a
of
shit
it.
ball. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But
Well, anyway, we should probably start
We should
talking
probably
about...
get into this thing, huh?
oh yeah, thanks for bearing with us on golf. For anybody that doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, this is usually how this happens. We just riff off some shit to start the episode, and then we just finally talk about
Then we're
this
like, oh
stuff
fuck, we have a topic.
Yeah, then it's like, oh shit, we gotta get pissed.
Well, Keith was pissed on Saturday. I wasn't, but you know, whatever.
I was pissed at Mr. fucking Tiger Woods. They
Dude,
forgot
the
to
older
say
guy.
that.
We gotta talk about that. Sorry, one last thing. The older fucking guy, after his fucking friend completely duffs 2 things, and when I say duff, that means the ball goes like maybe 30 feet. Duffs 2 in a row off the tee. He hits a good shot into the fairway, and the guy goes, "Oh, Tiger Woods out here."
Brett and I looked at each other, and we had to hold in laughter because we were right next to him, and we just got out of there and just fuck.
Oh, that's the last one. Holy
And then we
shit.
kept calling him Tiger Woods.
That was
to
the
each other.
funniest part of the
Yeah.
fucking day, dude.
Oh yeah.
Well, the last golf thing we could talk about, too, is this episode's going to come out in 2 weeks, but the 3 of us, plus all of our significant others, we're going to the Farmers Open this weekend on Sunday.
And Tiger's playing.
Tiger,
Stoked.
well, he told me he doesn't
He better
know
make the
yet.
fucking cut, dude.
He'll make the cut.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Dude, did you see how he played in the you know what I'm fucking talking about?
The
Where the
last
Europeans play and shit.
The,
Europeans versus the Americans. I'm fucking blanking on the goddamn name.
Oh
Masters?
god. Come
What is
on,
it?
man. It's
Presidents?
the fucking President's
President's Cup. Yeah.
It's
where the U.S. plays the European
Yeah.
players.
That's the Ryder Cup. President's Cup is where they play the rest of the world.
Yeah. The rest of the world. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
But
but yeah,
Tiger
we're,
fucking beast moded it in that,
Yeah.
so he's ready.
well, I've never been to a professional golf outing before, so I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
So we're going this Sunday, and we're hopefully going to watch Tiger and the rest of the fucking world's best golfers. play, and hopefully this old man shows up at the course that thinks he's Tiger Woods.
Oh, that's Tiger.
Oh, dude, what if we saw him and we're like, Tiger,
I'd run
Tiger.
away. Oh my God, that's him. I've seen Tiger win a U.S. Open live in person, boys.
That's pretty rad.
Holy
That is pretty
fuck,
sick.
that was sweet. Anyway,
Well, this is our first fan topic idea podcast, and it came from my mom. So we're doing
thank
this.
you, Julie.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
And thank you to everyone else who submitted ideas.
Yeah, we put those in the bank for later, but we thought this was just the easiest one to riff off of, and it's my mom, so I kind of wanted to do her stuff.
Can I add one more thing?
To the golf stuff or this?
No, to this.
Oh, yeah, go.
To anyone who did see our poll on our Instagram stories and didn't respond, eat my ass. How about that? Okay? Eat my ass.
You're a bona fide piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Because guess what? I had like 50. When I checked it last, I had like 50 people view my story. Granted, this was my first story in months. Okay?
Years.
Months. But listen, after this shit, every fucking poll I see on Instagram now, not a chance I'm not answering that shit. I don't care if I've never met you before, we went to fucking high school or middle school together. You bet I'm answering, because that's what people want you to do. If you put a story up with a fucking poll, people want you to answer. You don't just look at it and go, oh, I wonder what I would say.
And then tap right.
And then tap right. Skip.
Swipe. They just end up fucking swiping, probably.
Yeah, skip that whole shit. Use a
That
bitch.
and
Anyway.
I don't even care what anybody else is saying.
So I'm literally answering every goddamn poll I see on Instagram from here on out.
I respect that.
Fair.
Fuck them all.
I do.
Yeah, so my mom gave us the topic of shopping etiquette and gave us a couple of things that gets her heated, but I wanted to hear what these boys had to say about it. So I think we should just go off of what gets us the most heated first, and then just start there.
Right on.
So I think for me, the thing that gets me most heated when I'm shopping is people who go in the 25 items or less aisle with 1,000 things over 25 items.
That makes sense.
Or self-checkout with 1,000 items, because 25 or less aisles don't really exist anymore. They were replaced by the self-checkout.
That's true.
So going to the self-checkout with 1,000 things.
But who wants to ring up their entire fucking grocery order for the week?
Do you really think that you're going to be that much faster than the
That-
person
that's
who
what I'm
does
saying.
this
Yeah,
thing
like,
every
what the
fucking
fuck?
day?
You're not. And there's already a line, because humans are just don't want to interact with people the way it is.
Right.
So you're waiting in a line to go ring up the shit yourself. Like, you don't, and you fucking bagging shit, you slow ass. I mean, come on, man.
Have you guys noticed that there's not that many people bagging groceries anymore?
Well, not in California, because you have to pay for that shit.
No, well, yeah, I guess.
Pay for the bags?
The bag,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like 10 cents a bag, dude.
Well, I still fucking pay for it. I still want somebody to do it for me.
That's true.
Because I end up having to go down to the end because the lady's there by herself and our shit's just piling up. And I'm like, well, I feel like an asshole just standing here. So, let me go and just start doing it for her. Then we can tag team together. We don't have to wait as long. I don't have to talk to this lady as much.
Bag boy.
Yeah.
If I did that, dude.
I was a bag boy in high school, so.
Were you?
Oh, yeah.
If I did that, though, I would stuff so much shit in one bag, because I know I'm paying 10 extra cents.
Yeah.
It's 10 cents. It's not going to fucking break the bank.
Yeah.
But,
On
dude,
principle.
you bet I'm maxing out the real estate in that bag.
I will say, I feel like just in general, they just kind of guess, this is how many it's going to take, and then they just scan that many, and then if it takes more, they don't go back and rescan.
No.
Whatever. Is that a state thing? California makes them do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's dumb.
it's called the bag tax or something like that, or the plastic bag tax.
It's
Stupid.
mostly to, save the environment. and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not really going to work.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Brent just fucking spilled
God
everywhere.
damn. I think I just shot whiskey in my eyeball. That's one way to get shit faced faster.
It's definitely on your nose.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Fuck, no, I forgot what I was going to say.
You were about the 25 aisle lane with people more than 25 items.
Yeah, I was going to say something else past that, but now I fucking forgot. So what else pisses, like, the most, gets you guys the most heated at the, well, not even just the grocery store or just, like, shopping in general?
Oh, dude, at the end of this, I have a hell of a plug because this shit doesn't happen at Aldi. Which, Aldi?
Oh, my God.
Fucking
That's
is
what
the
I was going to say.
best grocery store
they
on
have them here?
earth.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Really?
That's the only place I shop for groceries.
I used to go to Aldi a little bit back in Ohio.
Oh, dude, Aldi is my goddamn Lord and Savior.
That's what I was going to say, is that Aldi is doing it right.
Yeah.
When you're checking out, because there's just a person sitting there in a chair, and they're just scanning and putting it right into the box that you have found out in the store.
Yeah.
Like, they're just scanning it, putting it right
Oh,
in the
they're
box.
just like
or in the bag.
reusing all their shit. That
Yeah,
they just
yeah,
have.
but at the same time, they don't need a bagger because they're just scanning it and putting it in the thing
Yeah.
for you, and they're just swiping shit.
Yeah.
So when they do their stocking, it's usually, I think it's like usually every morning, but they'll do the stocking and then they have huge like crates where they put the extra boxes that they're not using. Mm-hmm. I don't bring brags to the grocery store anymore. I just go grab a couple huge
Brags?
boxes. Brags. I don't bring brags to the grocery store. I just grab a couple of those huge boxes. All our shit fits in them. We carry them home. It's free. I'm not paying 10 cents a bag anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
And fucking, it's just so much easier.
And then you recycle the box when you get home.
Boom.
Done.
Simple as that. I'm green as fuck, dude.
Okay,
Dude, what's the opposite of green? Black? Because that's what I am.
No,
Are
you're
you?
not. I'm looking at you right now.
What? Okay.
You're the whitest dude I've ever seen.
God damn it.
I know something else that ain't black.
Your donger? What?
What?
You're right. You are 100% right.
What? So you're that asshole that just
You
40
don't
bags,
recycle.
whatever.
Wait. Oh.
I straight up, they ask me every single time, do you need bags? I say, yeah, however many it takes.
Jesus Christ, dropping a G bar on bags, dude.
I don't give a fuck. Like, these fucking plastic bags are going to save the environment.
I mean, I say I'm a lot better than Keith, but I'm not that much better. Because, like, if I don't remember them in my car, or if I have them in the house, I'm not going to remember to grab them out of the cabinet before I go to the grocery store and bring them to the grocery store. And then I'm like, fuck, I don't have any bags. I need some at the store.
True.
All I'm saying is I'm all about convenience, and there's nothing convenient about me bringing my own fucking bags.
What about grabbing boxes at the store?
Oh, yeah, because they're already provided for me.
Bang, bang, motherfucker.
Exactly.
See, Aldi's doing it right.
Totally, for sure. But
Aldi gets every single thing right. Besides not having like all the name brands because then they can't keep it as cheap. Mm-hmm. They're doing it.
But
dude.
that's why they're Aldi.
That's why they're Aldi.
I think they're owned by it's the brother of Trader Joe.
I think so.
I think they're like related somehow. Aldi and Trader Joe are related in some way, shape, or
Well,
form.
the guy's name probably isn't Trader Joe though.
I like to think that it fucking is. Okay, so
It probably is. Dude, if you owned Trader Joe's, I would change my name.
To Trader Joe.
yeah, why would you?
Your
not,
last name would be Joe?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! Why would you not just walk around and people be like, "Hey, there's Trader Joe."
Well,
That's fucking.
Fuck yeah,
You're
it
a
is.
walking billboard.
Wait, isn't it apostrophe S though? Is it Trader Joe's?
Well, because it's his. It's Trader Joe's.
I know,
store.
but
It's
if you're changing your name, would you change it to Trader Joe's?
no, because he is.
No,
Trader
because
Joe.
you are Joe. And the store is Joe's store.
Got it.
no,
Got
that-
it. So what gets you guys heated about shopping?
So this is another grocery store example, and it's the only. I think it's only because it's top of mind because it happened to me yesterday. But so like we were doing our grocery shopping for the week, got a whole fucking cart full of stuff,
Yeah.
and I go into this line. I'm next up, pull out the little thing, the little divider.
Separator.
and I go unload my first thing.
Oh, dude, this happened to me on Sunday.
And this old fucker, and I'm not just saying like old like 50, 60. I'm talking like 85, wrinkly as fuck.
This is how I feel about this shit.
Dude, this guy is carrying like 8 items, and he says, "Oh, do you mind if I go in front of you?" And I'm holding this onion or something, and I look over and I said, "Fine." And Tip was like, "Be nice." And I said it, I think loud enough so he could hear. And I'm like, "I'm in fucking line. I'm trying to put my shit down." This old motherfucker. So, that just irritated the shit out of me.
That's not where I thought you were going.
No, but just wait in your fucking line. I don't care. I don't care that.
Everyone's here doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? Or here's a better idea: go find a different fucking line. You old piece of shit.
Oh, God. Brett just spiked his flip flop for no goddamn
what did you
reason.
think?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I thought you were gonna say when you put the divider or fucking when you start loading up your groceries, and the motherfucker behind you puts the divider down and starts putting their shit on there.
Dude, I would.
Bitch, I got $100 worth of food in this fucking cart. I'm taking up the whole belt.
Dude, I would punt that divider halfway across the store.
Dude. I almost grabbed that thing and chucked it down aisle 4.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, fuck that. Well, that is another.
But that does. I mean, I'll be nice if I see someone behind me who only has a couple items.
Yeah, it's not
and you have a ton.
It's not
and
like
I'll say go ahead of me. But if someone asks me, it's that's almost even more rude.
It's not like we showed up at the same time.
Exactly.
I pulled up, I went over, grabbed a little thing, put it down, back to my cart, and then he rolls up and he's like, "Ooh." And earlier I saw that old fucker in another aisle, and I was apparently blocking his way because me bending over to get some fucking cans of tuna is apparently just inconveniencing him, and he needed me to get out of his way before I could. So it was just icing on the cake. You old piece of shit. You old piece of shit.
Dude, if you need any tuna, I have 7,000 cans of it at my house because of that one photo shoot we did.
Legit?
Yeah.
7,000?
Yes, a lot. I have a lot of tuna at my house.
Okay, well then can I have it?
Yes.
Because that's my lunch now.
That's the part where
it's like human grade tuna, right?
Yes.
It's not for fucking cats.
No.
Okay. All right.
It's human tuna.
Okay. Just making sure.
I just have way too much of it. What were you saying?
my turn?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, you spiked your flip-flop over there.
Yeah, I gotta go get that. Hold on.
I'm trying to think about just other things that just irritate me. I mean, first of all, I don't like shopping, and I actually enjoy.
It's a chore.
I enjoy grocery shopping. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, I enjoy grocery shopping. But every other shopping, I cannot stand. And the one that I hate the most is going shopping with women.
Ooh, here we go. We're getting into the women topic, baby.
I want to touch on a couple of things here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one for grocery shopping, and I feel like everyone can relate here, and it's when some motherfucker stops their cart horizontal in the middle of the lane so no one can get through.
Or
two people are fucking right next to each other with their carts, and you can't get through. You gotta say, "Oh, fucking excuse me, you're in goddamn public." Other people are here too, bitch.
I just don't understand how they don't notice that they're side by side and blocking the aisle.
You know how much of a fucking asshole you have to be to not think of other people when you're grocery shopping too? It's you don't own this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm here doing what you're doing slower because of your ass. So that's one. I want to get off the grocery shopping though, for me, and just say when you're walking in a mall or something, and people just stop in the middle of the fucking walkway, dude. And it's always Asians. Why is it always Asians?
Come on, man. Come on, man. Here we go. Oh, shut it down. 8th episode. We're going to fucking...
It's not. Everyone does it, but I hate that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's even like sometimes it's even worse now too with phones.
It's
Because,
way
like,
worse.
Yeah,
with
because
phones.
people just kind of like be there,
God damn.
and then it's almost like they just like stop because they like see something good and then they stop,
Always.
and it's like motherfucker, you can't just put on the brakes,
Dude, you're in the middle of a 5 foot wide aisle.
Right.
And you take up 2.5 feet. So I have a foot on either side to get around.
Yeah.
And you bet I'm shoulder checking your bitch ass.
Is the average human being 2.5 feet wide?
I don't know, dude. Look at these broad ass shoulders. Yeah, I'm 2.5 wide. Come on, bro.
If he's 2.5 wide, we're like 6.5.
Yeah, seriously. Another thing that my mom had
I'm about
mentioned
to.
when
Let's hear it.
Oh,
Just let it ride.
no, another thing that she had mentioned was
Whatever.
kids.
Oh yes, I was
I knew
hoping you were
you-
going there.
Kids.
So-
in
no,
the G store.
well,
or
my
no?
mom said kids playing in the store in general.
Fuck children in general.
But before you get into this,
Wait. What, Keith?
You heard me.
You want to what?
Oh my.
fuck kids in general.
There was
in
no
the
pause.
general store.
There was no pause in the general store. Are we fucking pioneers? Are we fucking pioneers? Like, oh, go off to the general
Hey.
store, honey.
We're drinking Frontier whiskey.
Oh my fuck.
God
No, but
damn.
she was saying kids just playing in the store in general. And I, as a kid, played in the fucking store all the time. But as like, I don't know, probably like 12-year-old kid, I was really into paintball. And I had my own paintball gun, and I was like, I wanted to be on like a paintball team. Like
Really?
a professional paintball team. So I had my own paintball gun and stuff. But every time
You
we
still
went,
have it?
no.
That was
I
big.
still have mine.
I sold
That was
it.
big when we were young.
Yeah.
I sold it to my nephew.
Oh, okay.
But every
Stats.
time I went into a furniture store, I thought about playing paintball in that bitch, dude. Every time you go in there, you're like, this room, best hiding spot. I'd perch up right there.
So were you like fake like doing like
Dude, I was all over those beds. And
Tuck and
chairs.
roll.
My mom couldn't find me and my brother probably for a good 3 hours.
Damn. That's pretty epic.
I will say, there are some places on Earth that like, holy shit.
I just noticed that
That's
too.
the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Those perfect rings.
He's
right
got like
there.
4 bubble rings in his beer.
Yeah, we're gonna take a picture of that.
Posted on the.
There are some places like that you just realize would be great for an epic paintball match.
Oh, totally.
You know what I mean? Like I have funny story. My parents right behind their house, a block away. There's like this retirement community. But dude, this thing is like all brick, right? It looks like a fucking Call of Duty map. There's sky bridges going everywhere,
Sky
dude.
bridges?
Sky bridges. There's fucking ponds and shit that you could just ghillie suit through or some shit. There's like fucking
Dude, ghillie
streets
suits?
and shit with dead ends. It's like, yo, this needs to be a COD map.
Dude, have you guys been seeing the thing like pop up on like Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that of the guys who went to the real life? Mm-hmm. Fuck, I can't remember which one it was, but it's
Is Modern Warfare 3?
it's in like London or
Yeah.
in England or some shit like that.
It's not just one specific version of the game though. It's not like it's not like Modern Warfare 3. It's like any COD map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
But these guys are going to like the destinations of the Call of Duty maps,
Okay.
and then like filming, like the most, I guess, not visited, but like the most recognized places in that map.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they'd be like, it'll be like captioned if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I know, bro.
Dude, when
I camped there all day.
Dude.
bro.
when I parked my car coming in here today, right at the garage, that first apartment to the right,
Yeah.
dude was ripping on some fucking
What?
Call of Duty. Oh yeah,
What
he
a
had,
game,
He had
bro.
all the lights off. His fucking TV was, and like he was.
Headset on.
Surround
Dude, he was
sound,
scoping
yeah.
people. I could tell.
Oh yeah, dude. Hey, if you need a second, I'm in.
So kids, I want to make.
Kids in the store.
Yeah, no, kids in the store. I want to make clarification. I don't fucking hate kids. All right.
Well,
They just.
Well,
They,
that's your
I've
fourth
heard.
time saying this.
they just they annoy the shit.
group
out of
chat says differently.
me. Yeah, they just annoy the shit out of me. But like here's part of the thing that frustrates me, I guess, with kids a little bit, and
In
like
the store.
in stores.
Okay.
Is stores will be like, or restaurants even,
Yeah.
no dogs allowed. Oh, but you're gonna let these fucking germ balls who won't shut up in here? My dog is cleaner and quieter than any child that fucking comes in here. Let me just say. I'm just saying, dude.
God damn.
And most people, when they see a dog, are like, "Oh, it's so cute." And then when they see a baby, they're like, "Please don't be by my fucking table. Please don't be by my table."
Just compared a human child to a dog.
You're fucking right.
That's
you're
awesome.
Right. But hold on. But once they get to that age where like they're able to like start having sentences with you and they can play and they're fun and they don't fucking cry all the time, they're great.
I'll go on the record and say I love kids at any age.
I'm
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm
Good for you.
I
cool
mean,
with it.
I think kids are dope. But they are annoying as fuck in certain places.
Yep.
Like if you're a kid in a grocery store or at a restaurant and you have to just like either sit in the cart for 30 minutes or sit in a booth for 30 minutes. I'm antsy as a fucking 27-year-old man, dude. I can barely sit in the goddamn booth for an hour.
Yeah, Brent's
like,
nuts.
Like as a fucking kid, I can't even imagine what I was like.
Well, I just told you I was fucking horrible at it, and I thought about paintball every time I walked into a fucking store, so...
I was ADHD as fuck. My mom.
Yeah.
I think that's why I don't think I want kids. It's because I remember me as a kid. I was like, "Fuck, I can't have me."
My mom always told me when I was younger, she's like, when you have kids, I'm going to make them be hell on you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck, I better not have kids.
My mom said the same thing. She was like, "If you think you're bad,
Oh.
wait until you have your kids." Or
She's like, you got another thing coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, I'm so fucked.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Maybe that's why I moved out here to California.
Because no one can afford kids here?
Well, and so because my mom then can't like hawk them up on like candy and ice cream and like send them home to me.
Yeah, dude, but I'd be the dopest dad. I'd be the guy fucking giving them ice cream, letting them stay up till 11:30.
Hell yeah. Dude, the dad...
Dude, how dope was it when your dad was like, yo, come downstairs and watch the rest of the game with me or something like that. Or just come do this shit with me and like that you're not supposed to be doing, you know?
Totally. Yeah, I remember there would be like not like inappropriate. So this is like my dad's thing in high school. He was like, "If you ever want a beer, just let me know." He's like,
that rips, dude.
He was like, "I'd rather you have a beer here than out with a bunch of friends and then drive home and something happened."
That rips.
Yeah. So
I didn't drink in high school. So
I
that's
didn't.
fucking
No,
cool.
I didn't either. So because I didn't feel like I like had there wasn't like a desire.
Yeah,
Too, because it was like, fuck, if I really just want a beer, like I can just like go like crack one with my dad.
that makes sense.
So I think we maybe did it 5 times ever, like in high school.
Dude, that's sweet
But
though.
5 times and like they have a pool in the backyard. Like sometimes.
You won't forget those times, though. You know.
For sure. There was like sometimes we'd just be out the pool. We'd go, "Hey, you want a beer?" What? Yeah.
I want a beer, dude. Yeah, my brain's not done developing, but yes.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, dude. It was cool. But yeah.
One of Brent's old Instagrams that I found, though, he is outside of a Walmart, I think, playing water pong or pot pong with a bunch of his friends.
Hold on. What is pot pong?
Pop.
No, pop.
Oh,
So,
pop.
soda
soda.
pop. Soda.
Okay. I was like, shit.
Soda pong.
You gotta rip a fucking joint every time you like.
Oh, so high, bro. No, so he's outside at 9 or 10 p.m.
Dude,
playing water pong in front of the store. I want to
They
hear
were
the story
open?
behind this.
No.
Oh.
So we went to 3 places to do this. And I don't know why, dude. We were in fucking high school and we didn't drink, so we had to think of other stupid shit to do.
Yeah.
Because it was nighttime and it's like, well, we'll either sit inside and play video games, or we'll go try and get in some trouble somewhere, right? So the first spot we hit was McDonald's. And I think we were in college, but not 21 yet. So like...
So you were back for like summer break.
Back for a break or some shit like that. So the first spot we hit was like the McDonald's in our town that's open 24/7. We go outside, we fucking set up a folding table, put 10 cups on each side, play a game of beer pong there. It's me and 3 other buddies. Well, water pong because we didn't have beer.
Just like in the parking lot?
Just in the parking lot. Just having a fucking good time. Employees come out. They're like, hey, you can't be doing that here. We're like, oh, no, like, we're just chilling, man. It's water. Like, we're not really doing anything. We're throwing ping pong. If you look at it this way, we're actually only throwing ping pong balls in your parking lot. They're like, okay. Whatever. So people were coming out of the McDonald's. We're giving them celeb shots and all that shit. It was pretty fucking fun.
Yeah.
Next place we went was Walmart. They ended up kicking us out of their parking lot because
typical Walmart.
Fucking Walmart hoity-toity bitches, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know about any of
Not
that.
hoity-toity, but like...
Walmart is...
A lot of cunts
because
out
you don't
there at
have worse
Walmart.
things happening inside your store, let alone this.
Look at this. You're letting this dude walk out with a TV under his fucking shirt, but I can't throw a ping pong ball into a cup?
You have to have fucking police officers stationed outside of your freaking store because of the crime.
Yeah. And then the third one was Target. So we just...
Oh, yeah.
They like walked out of the door and they were like, I don't give a shit. Walked right back.
Fucking high schoolers.
That's why Target's the best.
Yeah.
Target. That's why I plug to Target. That's why we buy all of our alcohol there.
Bang bang, baby.
And just building those, those memorable experiences.
Building them.
God, Target is just like a money suck. You walk in and you know you're spending a bunch of money there.
I don't though.
Dude, if I go in there and I'm trying to buy one single thing like Bullet or Bush lattes,
yeah,
I know exactly where I'm going for it because I've been there and I've gotten it there before.
Yeah.
But if I'm going like clothes shopping, which I normally wouldn't go to Target for, but if I need like jeans or something, I go in there and I'm like, damn.
That's just tight though too.
That shirt is pretty fucking sick too. So I'll go over there, try that. And I'm like, damn, this is really comfy. Like they have good shit there.
Yeah, they've actually stepped their shit up quite a bit.
Like it's not,
dude.
It's not horrible. Like it's good there.
Target clothes are fucking ripe, dude.
I know.
And I just came up with ripe on the spot, so you know it's legit.
Oh fuck.
And that's my term from now on. Anyway, ripe.
That's right, bro.
Dude, it sticks.
All right.
But yeah, I didn't know Target had good clothes until like a couple months ago. I wandered over into their clothes section. I'm like, holy fuck. All right, I could get down.
Yeah.
I could dig.
They just like recently within the past 6 months like changed out their like own brand label.
Oh, really?
So they had like a different company in there and then like they brought in like a new like own brand label. I think the quality's gone up quite a bit since then.
Well, they have a
the quality.
Well,
I think the style, but I feel like quality is still.
I think I own maybe 3 things from Target, so I have a very small sample size.
Yeah, but they have a bunch of their.
But I still go around and look. I mean, like,
yeah.
So I don't end up buying anything there because every time I go in, it's with my wife, and I'm like, we're not buying anything extra.
Yeah.
And like, I gotta stick to my word, so I can't go in there and be like, oh fuck.
Well,
I can buy something extra, but you can't.
Because I didn't come here for anything.
Well, that's because you guys share. I mean, you shared money. Your husband and wife, like everything goes back to the same place. So it's like, no, but I used to work at Target, and going back into the like.
What was your discount like?
15 plus the 5 with the red card, so 20%.
15?
That's it?
Yeah,
wow,
dude.
what a fucking
So
rip-off.
Dude, that's a
20%
rip job.
total.
Yeah, but that's still a rip.
Yeah.
That is.
Fuck you, Target.
Yeah, dude. Stacking. The fucking dudes and chicks are stacking shelves for you?
And you're going to hit them with 20%.
And you're going to hit them with a 15 spot? Come on, bro.
And
Shit worth 40.
and then they make them get the red card if you want the additional 5.
Yeah. If you want the 20%, you got to get the right card.
That's weak.
That's 2020 terrorism right there.
Yeah, that's absolutely weak.
No, but I worked in the back room, and you don't have to like deal with anyone in the store being back there. Like you don't have to be out on the floor. You're just like stacking stuff in the back for people to bring out to the floor when it gets sold or whatever.
Nice. So you didn't really have to talk to people.
Right. And
customers.
Loved it.
Guests, as they call them.
Yes.
No one's a guest, dude. Buy my shit or get out.
Target, guests.
But with Target, they do have all of their they have a lot of their owned brands, which means the money goes straight back into Target. Yeah. They don't have other stores selling their stuff in Target.
Right. Like a lot of the home shit.
Yeah, the home, a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So they came
I would say that they still have majority not own brand.
Yeah. Like food and shit, like they can't own all that.
Food and shit,
they have Market Pantry, which is the cheapest shit.
Right, which is the Target brand base grocery stuff. But then you also have a little bit higher end like A New Day, which is women's clothing, like their stylish brand for women's clothing. And then you have Goodfellow, which is the men's stylish clothing.
Which is the new stuff.
That's the good stuff.
Which is the new stuff.
Goodfellow's ripe as fuck.
Dude, I have 2 of their shirts.
Yeah.
So fire.
This is one right here.
Is it?
Yeah.
A G fellow, baby.
Yeah.
But the thing I hated the most, or as an employee of any retail or grocery store, is the fact that you are literally you're unhumanized.
As a shopper or as an employee?
As an employee, you are unhumanized by anyone that walks through that door because they do not give a flying fuck about you. And I do it when I go into a store too.
What do you mean?
Those people do not really care about the employees.
Like customers?
Yeah, they come in, they get what they need, and they get the fuck out, which is fine. But some of the people come in and tear this store apart.
Oh, that's what you mean. Not like they go up to employees and you're like, "You're my slave, bitch."
No, well, some do that. Some do that too. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna ask you 1,000 questions that I know you're really not gonna know the answer to because you're 17 and you're a part-time employee and you don't know this whole store by the back of your hand."
And all you want this job for is to smoke weed after your fucking
exactly.
I will say though that as a manufacturer, that totally works against them of products. So people that do have to sell their products, it would be awesome to have category experts on stuff because people do come in and ask
Home
questions.
Depot.
Yeah, right. But to go into I'll call it the knife section in Target, right? There's actually a pretty big knife
home
section
appliances,
home appliances in general, and then to ask some 17-year-old, which one do you recommend? Because those people actually need a fucking recommendation, they're looking for it.
That's true.
And then 17-year-old just kind of well, I know I stock the shelf a lot of this one.
Yeah. That's
true.
But they're too dumb to even do that.
But that could just mean that they're it's the cheapest option and that's what they're buying, right?
Right.
That makes sense. But on the contrary, if you're actually looking for a recommendation on something, I wouldn't go to Target in the first place.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Home Depot's really good at giving recommendations.
Very good.
And they know their store really well.
Home Depot employees know their shit, dude. Never have I been at mostly any hardware store, never have I been turned in the wrong direction. It's most. Okay, so they have people who know each section, but every employee in general knows where the shit is.
Has a decent knowledge of stuff.
Yeah.
But even
where's the sandpaper at? Oh, that's aisle 43 next to the fucking buffing.
But have you ever even encountered a situation where you're hey, so I'm building this or I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm fixing this.
Always.
And this is kind of what I'm looking for. And they're like, oh yeah, sure. And then if it's not them, they're like, Tim's your guy. Let me radio him.
Always.
Tim fucking shows up and
Always.
he's like, what's the problem, bud? And then he's
already got the piece in his fucking hand waiting for you.
Takes his happy little ass over to the fucking section. He's like, here's what you need. It gives you a fucking digest of everything you need to do for the next.
You're like, well, I'm looking to build a flux capacitor. Oh, I got just the thing you need over here.
Right.
No, dude, that was funny. That's funny that you say that though, because in fucking back to high school and fucking college days, my buddies from home and I used to build ramps. that we would ride our bike off at full speed and jump into a river or a lake or whatever.
Oh, nice.
So we would every single summer, because our parents wouldn't let us keep the shit through the winter for some reason. So we're spending $40 on wood each summer. We'd go to Home Depot and we would fucking go up to the nearest employee and they're like, hey, like we're looking to build a ramp that we're going to do this with. We're going to be jumping our shit into the river. And they're like, oh, that's a weird one. I've never heard of that before. And like, yeah, we know, but like, what's the most flexible wood for the face of the ramp? Like, what do we need for the supports? They're like, well, this will work, but like, are you sure you want to do this? We're like, oh yeah, no.
We've done
this. This is our fourth one. We know what we need.
Yeah. That is funny. Nick, what else gets you heated about retail shopping?
Fucking shopping in general.
I don't know what else gets me heated, I guess. I could go from both sides, too, just because I've worked both in the retail space and obviously shopped. But, no, I think we hit a lot on the majority of just, like, little shit.
How about those motherfuckers in a Target or something that are, like, AT&T employees? And they just set their booth up, and any motherfucker who walks by, hey, have you heard about our deal with this, and this? I'm like, no, and I still don't fucking care, dude. And they still try and pull you in. Or like mall kiosks and shit, you know?
Yeah.
See,
I don't need your fucking remote controlled little shit car, you know?
Or the little fucking things that they're flying around in the mall, right? Like,
God.
Oh, that's cool, dude. Like, it's fun to watch you for 30 seconds, but like, I don't fucking need that.
I don't want to spend $15 on this. I don't need to shoot a fucking rubber band up in the air and let this twirly thing come down.
Did I ever tell you that Chody 90, a.k.a. Cody, my brother, he, before, like, literally as they were getting big, he was, like, the first person to sell e-cigarettes at the mall at a kiosk.
Really?
Yeah, dude. And he would be like, because he's a heavy smoker.
Ripping them, dude.
Ripping them in the mall. And even mall security went up to him a couple times like, dude, you can't fucking smoke in here. And he's like, no, dude, it's just vaping. it's just vaping cigarette, bro.
It's water vapor, man.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
whatever, dude.
Vapor.
Yeah, it's got some watermelon juice in it, but
Dude, can I riff off of that for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
So, in high school, so like I graduated at 17, so at no point in high school was I ever even an adult, right? But you know,
most
like
people aren't. Yeah.
But I started college at 17.
You were a young blood,
yes,
huh?
Yeah.
Young blood.
God damn.
So I was just always young and shit like that. But so like even like senior year of high school, you got people who are 18 smoking cigs, doing that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But we like a lot of people would go to a hookah bar. It's like that once you turn 18, it's like a cool thing to do, right?
Dude, yeah.
There was a place
in Cincinnati.
Well, but there was a place.
A lot of people did it in my school too.
Okay.
So we would go down and like they never ID'd and whatnot. So like
they don't care because after you're 20 years old, you don't smoke hookah anymore. You know, so it's like
They have this
get them
window.
while you can.
They have this window of 3 years.
So and whatnot. So I was like smoking and whatnot, and then I went to a flea market. And this one booth had just hookahs for days.
The dankest shisha you've ever smoked.
And and all that shit. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm buying one. But I was like,
bought a fucking...
Also, if you didn't buy a fucking hookah bong, you probably haven't lived yet.
I didn't buy one.
No?
No.
They're nice.
I had a buddy
You ripped them at my house in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I buy this hookah. It's got 4 hoses and all that kind of shit.
Fuck yeah, I did.
And so I hid it from my parents because I wasn't fucking 18. So like in their mind, can't smoke.
What's the smoking?
But summer comes around and like in the garage, I had some friends over and I was like, yeah, we're fucking setting this up, boys.
Oh yeah.
So like we set it up and we're all fucking just like ripping on the hookah for a little.
Fucking clam bake in the garage.
Both of my parents, for some reason, that day came home early. And just sitting in the garage is this, and I know for a fact they had never fucking seen a hookah before. So they're like,
what is that bong?
dude? So that's what they came in. They came in and they said, who the fuck whose bong is this, or some shit like that, right? And I was like in damage control, right? I was like, okay, it's not a bong. It's not a bong. Here, let me set it up for you guys. I'll show you how it works.
Let me set it up. You guys can rip it too.
Yeah, I was like, I'll show you how it works. So like literally, like I went through a crash course of like, you fill this up with water.
Yep.
Here's the tobacco. They meet. It creates, like. It's not
Place
weed.
I
was like, look, have you ever
seen
seen weed that looks like this? No, I promise.
No,
like,
it's not sticky. Well, some is sticky, but not like this.
Oh man, but they were so mad.
Oh,
they were so mad. Yeah, but
That's
fucking
awesome.
hookah was the shit back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
That's where
dude.
you like first learned how to like blow smoke rings and shit.
Yeah, dude. Yep.
Dude, my buddy
Always.
Jeff was super into hookah, like around that same time.
Yeah.
And he brought it over to my mom's house, and but I went to Turkey, and I don't know, whenever I got back from Prague, when I was leaving Prague.
Wait, hold on. You went to Prague?
When I was leaving Prague, I flew out of Turkey back to the United States, but I went to the bazaar there.
How fucking long were you there? Just hold on. I don't mean to interrupt, but how long were you there? Because you talk about Prague like you were there for like 6.5 years.
I interned there for 3 months, and then I backpacked for 2.5 weeks after I was there.
All right, so you're there for like 4 months.
3.5, yeah.
4 months.
Just under 90 days because I flew back on my like 87th day.
All right. So hold on. The math is not up here.
That's true. 87 days is not 3.5 months. That's under 3. Any way you slice it.
Even if you put February in there.
Yeah.
It's still...
Whatever. Just under 90 days.
I
I think. Either way. So,
Sorry.
left out of Turkey, but I got a hose from a bazaar in Turkey. A hose
You got hose?
for
in
the
Turkey?
hookah.
Oh, okay.
I got a hose for the...
This just in, Nick got hose in Turkey.
I got hose and hosed.
Oh!
Oh,
Wait.
I'm going to have to Urban Dictionary.
This is a different story.
What getting hosed is.
Oh.
But I got that from
Sucking
him,
on my
and
butt.
we went to this hookah lounge that also served food, and they were
Hell yeah, dude. That's like normal.
well, they brought us out the wrong shisha that we ordered off the menu, so they were like, "Oh, you can keep this stuff." So I actually brought that back to the United States in a baggie, and we smoked that when we got back.
But let's be honest, like, could you guys ever really tell what fucking shisha you were smoking?
Yeah, you
Just
can
a
tell the
flavor.
flavor.
But like, well,
Just a
kind of to
flavor.
a degree, but like they're like so hodgepodge together. You could order one and they could completely fuck it up, and while I was chiefing on it, wouldn't even know.
I never went to like a hookah bar where it's like I always just had my own fucking, I don't even know what you call it, hookah bong, whatever the fuck it
We
is.
should go to a hookah bar together here.
I'm down.
That'd be so
I think there's
sweet.
one in PB.
Jesus.
Dude, I guarantee there is.
I think there's one.
Yeah, no, we just always smoked our own. So it was like you buy the tin of the shit.
Yep.
So yeah, you can tell what that is.
Yeah.
What do I want to fucking say? To Nick's defense, though, did you study abroad? Yeah, I didn't study abroad either. So
Dude,
if I
it's so
did,
I'd be
Fire.
fucking talking about it.
if
all
I
the
did,
time.
I would be talking about it all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you uncultured swines.
Yeah, you dumb sons
Well,
of
you must
bitches.
have never been east of the equator. So
What?
I don't know the equator.
East of the
The
equator?
equator is north
It's north and
south.
south.
I know, which is
my
the meridian
God.
is east west.
Oh, dude, I fucking love it. That just adds to the uncultured part. You know what I
It
mean?
does.
Like,
It
just
really
perfect.
does.
All right, boys. It's about that time in the podcast where I need to know what you're into. I mean, I can go first, but
Before we do this, I feel like it's my civil duty as a human to apologize to a certain individual out there who is an avid listener of the podcast,
why did they rip you for something?
Mr. Romer. All right? I feel like we've been ragging on you for a little bit too long here.
He is an avid listener, though.
He is every week.
Hell yeah!
And I don't think it's gone too far, but we've just mentioned a joke a couple times that
Yeah,
It's Keith's fault that Keith brought up that
Yeah, I haven't
my
let it
dad's
go.
not that dumb or whatever it was.
And it wasn't even meant like that.
And it wasn't even meant like that, but we took it too far, as we do. So
classic.
it's mostly Nick's fault. I will say that.
It is 100% Nick's fault.
But we don't think you're that dumb either. Okay?
We're gonna have him on. Like when when he comes into town, he's got to fucking sit on.
He's gonna be ripping down.
No, I'm just gonna.
Dude, no, he's a fucking Captain Morgan guy.
Oh, dude,
he will fucking.
What's your dad's name?
Joe.
Joe, you're gonna have a bottle of Captain waiting for you.
JR, baby.
Oh yeah, dude, he will fucking rip some Captain Marvel.
Hell yeah.
So we apologize. We don't actually mean it, but you know, it is all in good fun.
Idiot, what idiot, bro.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
oh, that was
All right.
nasty.
Keep talking. What are you into?
Yeah,
What are you into? Me?
Yeah.
I'll keep. Oh, yeah. So recently, I've gotten back into some old Drake, boys.
Ooh.
Some old Drake. So popped in the gym the other day, and there's a stereo system in the gym. It's like a built-in fucking whatever you call it. It's high-tech shit, dude. So it's one of those shits like touchscreen on the wall shits. So I walk into the gym and Miss Me from the album Thank Me Later is playing.
Whoa.
So I immediately pull that album up on Spotify, rip that throughout my workout in the gym, and that's probably been my last 3 or 4 gym sessions since.
Damn.
Yeah. Go listen to some old school Drake, dude. That shit bangs.
Yeah, I feel like people think he's like soft and shit now, but like he was pretty cool,
Dude.
back in the day.
You know what Drake is? He's ripe as fuck. Okay?
He's also the most bandwagon dude ever, but
That's true.
he's loyal to his Toronto shit, but he's pretty bandwagon.
That's true. But, I mean, if I had money to buy every single jersey, I would too.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. To go off the Drake stuff, did like when he rapped, hated when he tried to be Usher and sing though. Back in the day.
When was that? Oh, just like...
Yeah, just back in the day, he started rapping, got big from rapping, and then he was like, oh, I'm going to try and really sing now. But then he realized he wasn't that great at it, and then he went back to rapping.
Did you guys ever see him in Degrassi?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Shout out to my sister because she used to watch that shit all the time, and I just by default watched it with her.
Much better as a rapper.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. Little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy.
In the wheelchair.
You see that episode he gets shot in, though?
Oh,
That's some bad acting,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, yeah. He just wasn't a good actor at all.
No. I mean, he made the right choice, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I do like pretty much anything Drake, though. So I don't agree
Yeah, I
with,
do.
with your singing shit.
I don't like his singing shit, but anything else, like, after that, so that was, like, maybe a album that I didn't like, and he's put
Yeah.
out 1,000, so
True.
I like every other one. It's not like I'm hating on Drake because he sucked for one album.
He
No.
deserves respect.
It's not like he needs
Yeah.
a shout out from us either.
Yeah, exactly. He's like the top played artist of all time. So,
For real.
What do you want me to go?
I mean, I can go or you can go.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm just going to keep it into the podcast stuff just because that's what I'm always into right now. But I edit with Skull Candy's Venue headphones. And they're noise canceling, and they're pretty sweet. And I didn't appreciate them right away because I thought they were shitty sounding. But then I really got used to them and broke in the headphones, and they're actually pretty dope. And the noise canceling is much better than I thought that it was when I first got them. Because I have these bass boosted Sony ones, and I thought they were better. But then the Venues, after editing the sound for the podcast, beat them out a lot. So
Dude, the sound is like really good on
Yeah,
those. Like,
totally.
and the noise canceling is so cool because you can like switch it off in just one click.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's a special button. You switch it off. Like when the fucking shit turns on, you don't hear anything outside of it. It's just like white noise in your ears, and then you can play your music, whatever. But when you click the noise canceling button to like hear the outside world again, the music dims, the noise canceling stops, and it's like you're just having a normal conversation face to face with someone. Which is crazy because you still have shit over your ears, you know?
Yeah.
I dig them too.
Yeah. Brent has a pair of venues as well. We both got them at the same exact time.
True.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead with your best self.
So I started working out again.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
And
I haven't.
it's okay, man. And so I'm going to plug a guy that I actually used to play baseball against. So we knew each other because we played baseball against each other quite a bit. So we knew each other fairly well. He moved out to LA, and he is like big into working out. He's got 350,000 followers on Instagram.
It's a lot of followers.
Dude is absolutely yoked and posts a new workout every single day. So I've been basically following his like little routine.
Dope.
So Joe Andrews, thanks for the
Personal training shit.
yeah, dude. I mean, I'm telling you what, man. I'm like sore as fuck, and
Yeah.
it's great.
Dude, working out after like not working out for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, I'm not excited
Holy
for when
fuck.
that happens to me.
but it's actually like it kind of feels,
Can't move.
but it kind of feels nice.
Feels great.
Yeah. Like the soreness is like good
I'm accomplishing something.
Yeah.
Finally.
for sure. Yeah. So
yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do that.
We have a challenge going on at our apartment right now that's like you measure your total weight, your body fat weight, and then your muscle weight.
okay.
And we measured it like last weekend, and the winner of like whoever decreases their fat weight, ups their muscle weight, or like I think overall has the best percentage of like total weight decrease or whatever it is,
Yeah.
wins like $300.
Damn.
Second place is like 100. Third place is like 50. So I'm eating fucking quinoa this week. Okay?
I'm eating fucking
You never had quinoa before?
canned tuna this week.
I've eaten quinoa, but it's like canned tuna? Yeah, bro. That shit's like, I looked it up because I'm like, yo, $300 and I'm gonna pump my shit up? I'll fucking take that all day.
Hell yeah.
So classic at Aldi, shop for like all the superfoods. So it's just a fucking bowl of like quinoa, chicken, sweet potatoes,
Oh, yeah, dude. You
fucking
went
black
hard.
beans,
Throw some kale in there.
avocado, kale. There's fucking kale in there, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm gonna be like fucking the goddamn Hulk in 2 weeks.
I don't know about all that.
Hell yeah.
So what is this guy's name?
Joe Andrews.
And what's his Instagram?
At Joe Andrews.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy, spelled like
Yeah.
you would assume.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Joe.
Dude's a fucking monster. I mean, literally, he's ridiculous. So.
Like big man titties.
I mean, in the best way possible, yes.
I don't want to talk about man titties.
I call them chesticles.
Dude, so do I.
Do you really?
Yeah. I say it all the time to Tiff.
Fuck yeah, dude. After chest day, I'm like, yo, my chesticles are popping right now.
Dude, I ripped him today.
I had leg day, bro.
Oh,
Tomorrow's gonna be rough.
Dude, walking upstairs and everything.
Fuck that.
All right. I do want to sign off like I told you guys we were going to, where not the TTYL ever again. That was the dumbest shit we ever did for half a hazel.
So stupid.
God. But I do want one of us to do it. So
Send it.
you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Send it!
Okay, so signing off for Nick, you can find me at Hicknaugen on Instagram. You can find Keith on Instagram at ROMODOME, and you can find Brent on Instagram at Brent Kozel. Otherwise, you can find all of us at Heated the Podcast, Heated_the Podcast on Gmail to heatedthepodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And you can find us on all listening platforms now. And we're getting the YouTube up soon. And we say it every episode, but it's going to happen eventually.
We're getting Twitter up.
Oh, yeah. We're getting Twitter and the Patreon. We are trying to figure out the packages for what we want to give you guys extra shit of.
If there's anything that you guys particularly want, as far as like Patreon goes,
let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah.
But you guys have been so good about fucking topics that I can't wait for the influx of shit that's about to come through.
Oh yeah, I got great responses today. 0 out of 50.
Pieces of shit.
I got no friends, dude. My 2 friends are sitting right here next to me.
Well, I I think that kind of goes for all of us, but our topic was from Nick's mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, shit.
Thanks, Nick's mom.
All right.
fuck.
That's it for this week. Signing off.
See ya.
We're out.